Okay, everybody, this is Emar Sopertooth, the Sports Inquirer, and we're joined by Julia Bergmann from Georgia Tech Volleyball. Julia, thank you for joining us. How has the season been going overall for you and the teams? This is our first time talking for this campaign.
Yeah, it's the first time this season that that I have the opportunity to talk to you. But yeah, I'm very excited to speak today, and I think everyone has been, watching our games and seeing how good we're doing. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, in this past weekend, you had in the North Carolina contest, you had 46 kills, 25 digs, a pair of aces, or two blocks and an ace. What about these past few matches? Have you been able to perform so well just on an individual level?
I mean, um, the season is long, and I think the team gets better with every game we play. I think just the connection between everyone really helps me personally to also play better. I think Bella has been improving every game. She has been her distribution for the offense has been getting better and better, and I think just everyone helping me on the court has made it possible for me to get that many kills. I can't do it alone. I mean, I depend on the pass, I depend on the set, and I think just yeah, like I said, that connection on the court has been getting better and better with every game.
Yeah, and you were named the Conference Player of the Week and the National Player of the Week. What about that honor and how is that? You mentioned people been saying they've been watching you play and everything like that. What's that been like for you receiving those honors and getting that attention?
I'm just very grateful that people have been recognizing our team and that they have been watching us play and recognizing all the good things we're doing on the court. I mean, everyone I talked to after the games are like, "Oh, you guys are so fun to watch," and that just makes me really happy to be able to just show volleyball to people, to just show them how fun the sport is. And then after, yeah, when a little girl comes up to me and says, "Oh my God, you played amazing," and that means so much to me. It's a really big motivation for me just to see, yeah, how the game is viewed by other people, how many people are watching it, and how many people are watching Georgia Tech volleyball.
And I've spoken to some of your teammates and Coach Collier about this year being a little bit different. Expectations are high. You're ranked in the top 10 nationally. How do you think you and the team have handled that pressure of being in such a high position and competing at a high level?
For sure, there's pressure stepping into every game, independent of who's the opponent. Everyone wants to win against us. Every game against us could put them at the higher position, and every game that we play against someone could have put us down. But I think just having it's the privilege of having this pressure. I think it's the difference between this year and the past years. Just being able to step into the court and people respecting you, and for us also it's a really big challenge to perform well. And I think we had our ups and downs maybe in the matches or in the games, but I think overall everyone understands that, yeah, this is a privilege to have, that we're not the underdogs anymore. Everyone wants to win against us. And yeah, we've been improving with that also. And I think it's great to be able to be in this position.
And how was your experience with the Brazilian national team in the summer? Help you prepare for this position? Because I'm sure there is pressure on the collegiate level, but the national level is a little bit different. It's a step up. But how's that experience playing for your national team in Brazil, and how were you able to carry that experience into this season for Georgia Tech?
For sure, I've learned a lot, not only volleyball, but also how to behave outside of the court. I was playing with just the best players in the world. We had Gabby on our team. She got MVP of the Champions League for the club tournament, and when we played against Italy, Serbia, Turkey, all these teams that have just such amazing players. And you just watch them play, and it's just amazing how they perform on the court and how consistent they are during all the matches and the entire competition. So I just think I watched a lot, I listened a lot, and I just learned how volleyball on that level is. And I think that also helped me to come back here and just help other people improve also on their volleyball level.
How have you done that? Did you pick up some tips, some pointers, maybe on or off of the court to help out your teammates, especially the younger ones, of how to become the best volleyball player they can possibly be? Did you hear me on that one? Oh, Julia, did you hear me?
I mean, just I got a deeper under. Yeah, yeah. Wait, sorry.
You're good.
So that.
I'll rephrase that. I was
Okay.
asking, like what tips have you
Okay.
given your teammates and to help them get better at volleyball that you learned from playing for Brazil?
I mean, just being able to understand that a team is a team, that everyone has an important part in the greater, and I mean in the bigger picture. I think everything you eat, everything you, how you rest, like how you talk to each other, everything has an impact when you're playing a team sport. And I think just understanding that it doesn't matter what you do because you have to do it for the team. Like we all depend on each other. Even in I mean, if I pass a good pass, it's gonna be a good set, it's gonna be a good hit. So just being able to tell that to the younger players also for me to understand that. And I think that was one of the most important things I learned. And also just being able to listen and to apply feedback.
And you reached another milestone this season. You're in the 1,500 kills, 1,000 digs club for your career. What does that mark mean for you as a collegiate player and reaching that milestone?
It's definitely a lot of kills. I mean, it just shows me that I've been here for a long time. I mean, I'm a senior right now, and that's my last season. Those are my last games, and just respecting what we did in the past. Also, I think I'm just so happy to see how far this program has come. I mean, how many games we've played, like from when I came here in 2019, that we didn't even make the NCAA tournament, and now we're able to be a top 10 team. Think those numbers just show me that, and also the number of digs. I was really happy about that because defense is one thing I really want to work on my in my game and just improve more and more. And yeah, just being able to reach that milestone is just it's just great. And being able to, I mean, I can get more, so that's what I want by the end of the season. So there's still room up.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up the digs because so much is made about your kills and the offensive side, but we've spoken in the past. The defense has been something you've worked on very hard. So, do you have more pride in the kills or in the digs, and just showing your all around skills as a player?
I mean, as an outside, you play front row and back row. You're responsible for passing, digging, hitting, and that's just what I love about this position, to be able to be a part of every aspect of the game. I just love when someone hits really hard and you just get it up and make it look like it's not that big of a swing. It's just great when you do that. It's like when you get a block or something and it's a long rally and you just get the balls up in the back court. I just love that feeling. And I think that's what makes a big difference for me, is that I'm maybe not only that I not only get the kills in the front row, but I'm also very active in the back row. And like I said before, my passing is my favorite part of the game. I just love serve receive, and yeah, just being able to perform well overall on the court.
And watching the matches this season, it seems like you've been served more this year than previous years. Do you feel that? Do you think teams are trying to serve to you to take you out of the offensive flow and rotation in the system? And how have you handled that and adjusted to it?
Yeah, they definitely have been serving me more, especially short serves in front of me, for me not to be able to get the quick set. But I think I love when teams serve me because I'm really confident in my passing, so I can even speed up the game more if they serve me. Um, but yeah, I guess they're trying to take me out of the offense, but you have to be able to pass and get quick, and then just a quick set. That's even harder for teams to defend at sometimes.
Yeah, and it hasn't worked. You're still leading the conference in a lot of offensive categories. But now you head to Florida this weekend, facing Florida State and Miami, two teams right with you in the conference standings. How has the week of practices been going for you, and what are you looking forward to for these upcoming matches against two very good teams?
I mean, like you said, it's there are two really good teams. They've been doing great things. I mean, they won a lot of good matches. So we've been working on what they're doing on the court this week in practice. I mean, adjusting our defense against them, adjusting our offense, and I think we just have to understand that those are really big matches, not only for us but also for them. They're gonna come after us for sure, and I think we just have to be able to stop their good hitters, to be able to put up a good block and a good defense against them.
Well, Julie, appreciate the time. Thanks for speaking with us, and hopefully we'll catch
Thank
up
you.
in a few weeks when it gets to tournament time.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much.